Okay, we're going to make a fox today, and we're going to start by drawing. The first thing that you want to draw is a triangle, but it's upside down, an upside down triangle. And then for the body is going to be two curved lines down. Now, of course, any of this could be a little different shape and look a little bit different than mine, but this is how I like to do it. Then I draw a curved line at the bottom, and I start a little bit before on top of that curved line, and I go from here around to the end. That's the tail. It's wrapping around my fox. Then I'll add some ears, add some eyes, and a nose. And then there's some white markings on a fox. So I add a curve around the eye, a curve around the eye, a curve for the belly, and a curve for the tail. These places are going to be white. Now I added this on red paper, or a tag paper, and it happens to be red because I'm going to paint, and if there's a little bit that I miss, it doesn't matter because we have the red. Fox can be red or more orangish, so this is a good combination here. We're going to have a palette of 3 different colors: white, yellow, and red. We'll also need 2 brushes, but for right now I just need my bigger brush. The first thing that I'm going to do is go into my white and start painting all of the white spots. So as I mentioned, the eyes are going to be white right over there. Now you notice I'm going right over the eyes. You can't see them anymore, and that's an okay thing. We're going to come back with the details later on. Put a little bit of white here in the ears, and then fill the belly and the tip of the tail with white as well. Down here as well. There we go, perfect. Now, I don't even need to wash my brush out. If I have a lot of white on here, I can simply use a paper towel to kind of dab it off. I'm going to use yellow to start painting the fur on. Now, what? We don't have yellow foxes, do we? No. But if I take a little bit of red and start mixing it in with that yellow, we're going to end up with a beautiful orange. And you also start seeing kind of some textures like what you would see on the fur of a fox. So we're going to mix our colors right on our artwork. So I'm going back and forth, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red, and I'm making small brush strokes. So notice that my brush strokes are making it start to look a little bit like the fox has fur on it. Oh no, I got in some of my whites. Do you think that's a problem? Nope, it's not. It's okay. In fact, it might make it even more interesting because some of the colors could be a lighter white, adds a lighter value to any color. Going in, I'm going to get a little bit on the ears too. Oh no, I'm going outside of the lines. That's not a problem. What I intend to do with this fox later on is cut it out. So it's okay if I go outside of the lines just a little bit. So as you can see, I'm going inside all the lines. Now I'm going to move on to adding some detail. I'm going to set that brush aside, and you can even take the time to go wash that brush because it might be nice to have a little bit of dry time on what you've already painted. I'll grab some black and my thin brush now. I'm going to go into the tip of my brush with the black and start adding some of the detail that I lost when I did my painting. So parts like the nose, I can go up around the head. If I need to clean off my brush, I just use my paper towel. You might divide the eyes up. You're going to put the eyes back on. And if you choose, you can outline everything. You don't have to. There's different ways to make this fox. But you can highlight some of the lines. Maybe down here this would be a good one to highlight so that we can see the difference between the tail and the body. So you can choose to go around the whole thing, redrawing all your lines, or just some of them. Then we're going to let this dry.